will be an interesting game today. These two teams played in the same pool, finishing first and second, and they did the cross finals with the other pool and beat both the teams in the other pool to get here. In their first pool match, it was a 2-1 result for South Africa. I'll just confirm that. Yep. So yeah, Wales will. It'll be close, whatever happens, and be a matter of seeing which team has more energy, less aches and pains, maybe. Yeah, it's been a long tournament, so these guys will be feeling it by now. But there's a gold medal on the line, so yeah, they'll be. That's what a lot of players will be getting on tonight, or tomorrow. And we're off for the over 70s Masters Final, Tokyo, Japan, 2022. Good luck to both teams. Good pressure there from Wales. Turn the ball over. Obstruction there from the South African defence. Two umpires today. Michael Ando Anderson from Australia on the far side. This side we have Mr. Craig Miller from Australia. So two Aussies on the game today. In their wonderful rainbow shirts. Rainbow shirts used in Japan for all their leagues here, so we've adopted a bit of local culture. Play on. Off the foot, play on. Good advantage by the umpire. Off the foot again. Certainly a few bruises on the foot by the end of the tournament, for the defenders especially. Sideline hit for South Africa. On the sideline, the players have to stand back, the opposition players have to stand back 5 metres. We have Ian Johnson controlling the ball in the middle. That was Ian Johnson, sorry. Some good attacking and good defence there. Good play both sides. But Wales ball. Obstruction. And off the foot, unfortunately. Free hit to the defence. Seems it's over the back line. Free hit from the top of the circle area. 16 yards or 16 yards out from the back line, parallel to where it went out. That's a very strong hit upfield. Same again for South Africa. Free hit from the back line there. So these two teams actually played 3 days ago. Their semi-finals are on Wednesday. It's gone to Wales. Bit of space here for Wales. Good outlet pass. More space here out wide. Good harassing play by the South African defence there. Sideline for Wales. Nice pass in. Ah, well defended. Well stopped. Chance to attack for South Africa. That's well let go by the umpires. Chance for South Africa if they can push it forward. Legs are looking a little bit weary out there. In the shadows of the light tower there. Well blocked by the defender, well followed up. Well put out by the Wales defence there. Game's fairly open. Lifted dangerously there into the opposition player. Couldn't quite grab that one over the back line. Yeah, these, let's see, Wales, in the semi, they played Japan, who were top of the other pool, and they beat Japan. So that was a great result for them, 2-1. In the other semi-final, South Africa played Australia and beat them. That was an amazing result. They were actually 3-0 down and came back and beat Australia. So some interesting results in the 70s. In earlier games, Japan had beaten Australia. That was a huge upset. So the pool was wide open. Both pools and this competition has been wide open, quite even. So for these two teams to beat the top team of the other pool and a strong team like Australia to get this far, they've done really well. .25-metre hit for South Africa. The ball has to move 5 metres before it's injected into the D. It's off the foot. Free hit for South Africa. Again, everybody has to be 5 metres here. Well blocked there by, well retrieved. Some good. Well, bit of body there at the top. Just a free hit from the top, maybe 1 metre out. And again, everybody has to get back 5. And has to move 5 before injected into the circle. You fluff that one. Okay, can he run this one down? Yes, he can. Good running. Good pass as well. Well kept out by the defence there. It's a bit of pressure on both defences here, but they're holding up well. Off the foot. Free hit for Wales. It's a foot again, just outside. Everybody 5. Some good control and good passing there by Wales. Chance. Just lost control of that. And overbalanced, and defence took advantage. Free hit out. Defence holding up well again. Good pressure from Wales though. Excellent collect. Nice strong ball upfield, but nobody there. So we're here at Royal Hockey Stadium. This is where the Olympics were last year. This pitch here actually had 10,000 seats around it. A huge seating bowl. Wow, that's a great effort to get that ball. Great pass, great effort. And well blocked by the defence. Excellent. Good strong work there from South Africa. That was a good attacking move. But direction of the shot, or direction of the deflection, wasn't quite there. Good move by South Africa. Yeah, so this is where the Olympics were played. Just a bit more than a year ago. It's a wonderful pitch to play on. It's super flat, super fast. And fantastic facilities here. So the Masters players are loving it. That was a great effort. He almost got that. You have to remember, these guys are over 70. Everyone out there is over 70. They're doing brilliantly. That was not the correct side of the stick. Well picked up by the umpire. So yeah, we had this facility actually has 2 pitches. We've been at this tournament. We've been using the main pitch here and the sub pitch about 500 meters away. We actually have some bronze medal games happening on the sub pitch today, where the gold medal finals are on here today. That's a great pass out. Big chance here. Oh, great shot. Oh, wow, that was well finished. That was very well finished. That was, and good pressure there, good Good passing into the D, sustained pressure on the South African defence, but the finish was magnificent. Number 12, that's Nigel Montgomery. Well done. Okay. Good out. Good. Well intercepted there, well passed off. Bit of space here for Wales. That's a good searching ball. Yeah, obstructed. The goalie was obstructed there. Goalie did well to block that. He was impeded by the striker standing in front of him. Good solid play. Then the goalie was obstructed by the actual striker. But no, good skills to get the ball up and over with that overhead pass. Put a bit of pressure on the defence. And that's a good overhead pass. Well, bit dangerous. There's a danger rule in hockey that you're penalised for dangerous play, and that ball was a little too high, a little too close to the player. Free hit for Wales defence. 10. Nari Lota. That's a good hit. That's a good pass on to Ian Johnson, heading up the field. That was... Somehow, the South African defence are finding enough energy to run these shots down. Ball's gone over the fence. He's gone to retrieve it, but we've got another ball on the field. No ball boys here. Masters hockey doesn't use ball boys. I think you'll find a lot of Masters hockey players prefer that. Gives them a bit of time to catch their breath while the ball's retrieved. Not long to go now for the first quarter. Not long at all, 5 seconds, so that'll be the end of it. Great first quarter from both sides, but some Masters entertainment all day. The hockey gets a little bit faster as the day goes on. No, looking forward to it. But got a game on our hands here. See how we go in the second quarter. 17.5 minutes for each quarter. They don't stop the clock for Masters hockey. Just clock keeps going. Good interception there from Wales. And again, some excellent harassment in the middle there to turn the ball over for South Africa. Umpire Miller pulling up the Wales midfield there. Free hit for South Africa. Whoop, couldn't quite control that one. Forestick, backstick. Middle one didn't work. But he cut it that time. That's good solid defence. And great pass upfield. Here we go. Good control. South Africa looking more careful here with the ball. More precise passing. Good trapping. Play on. Off the foot. Free hit for South African attack. Oh. Okay. Here we go. South Africa again. An excellent interception there. Great defence. Here we go, 3 on 3, plus the goalkeeper. That's a great pass and good running. Oh. And obstruction there. Umpire Anderson has blown it for the attack there. Penalty corner. First one of the day?
I think it might be. Check.
Penalty corner. Defence has to stand behind the back line. And the attack congregates around the edge of the circle. Ball has to be trapped outside the circle before it's brought in and hit at goal from inside the circle. So a bit of skill involved. Yes. And the limited number of defenders have to run out and try and block it. Mistrap, unfortunately, for Wales. No control there, and he lifted his stick a bit dangerously, so free hit for the defence from umpire Ando. Players have to be a little bit cautious about raising their stick. It can be quite dangerous. Blocking there, and it's play on. Again, well held off by the South African defence. That's a good trap under pressure. And difficult ball to trap as well, bouncing. Well done. Whoop, not quite connecting there. The ball usually rolls very smoothly on this turf, but when it's bouncing like that, you've really got to keep your eye on it. Off the foot there. Free hit, South Africa. Let's see what they can do here. South Africa, you're certainly using the ball better in the second quarter. They've maybe under coach's instruction, being more precise with their play. This is a hit inside the 25. He's off. Umpire Miller there gets a bit of a wake up. He's okay. 25-metre hit for South Africa. Oh, that's a great pass. And good pressure there from the defence. Another free hit at the 25. Ball has to move 5 metres before being injected into the circle. Some good running here from South Africa. Well, that was a mistrap there, or he missed his stick and straight onto the foot, unfortunately. So can't use your body to control the ball in hockey, except for the goalkeeper, but the on-field players have to use their stick on the ball, and that was off the leg, off the foot. So penalty corner for South Africa, first one. See how they go here. Wales defence getting ready to rush out to block the shot, and we've got a trapper and a hitter at the top. Great work by the keeper there to keep that out. Excellent work by the... That was good work by the keeper. I'm not sure he actually... his own defender put him under a bit of pressure from the mistrap, but somehow the keeper kept it out. Good work. South African defence standing up well again. So still running back. These players showing a lot of energy when the ball's in their vicinity. Looks like their bodies have warmed up now in the midday sun, and bodies are moving a little more freely. Good strong work there over the ball. Definitely a factor in Masters hockey of how warm and flexible the joints are. And I guess it's more of a factor for you if you're over 70. Some interesting control there. Well, okay. Still fairly evenly poised despite Wales leading by 1 goal. Stick interference there from the Wales attack, striker, hassling the back. Play on. Both teams nullifying each other in the mid there. Some good tackles on both sides to get the ball back. Some good movement here from South Africa. Moving in all directions, forward, backwards. That pass not quite coming up. Good pressure there from the midfield, Wales. Very mixed flavour here to our competition. So we've got Wales and South Africa playing off in Japan with Aussie umpires. Quite a mix of international flavours here. That's the wonderful thing about a World Cup, the cultural exchange that we have during these events. Again, well held off there by the South African defence. Good reverse stick trap. Good skill. Well let go by the umpire there. Okay, bit of stick interference there. Stick obstruction. Wales are off. Bit of space here. Maybe a bit of body in that one. Excellent block there. Excellent work from the defence. That's great work up the left wing. Oh, except is he okay? Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, that was great movement and great running up the left there. Couldn't quite get the cross pass moving across though. Great effort. About 5 minutes to go till half time. Great skill with the reverse stick trap there, flat trap. South Africa showing some great skill here. Ooh, no touches on that one from defence or attack. So free hit out for the Wales. Bit of a worrying ball put in, or a bit of get the defenders a bit concerned. That's a good hit out. Oh, there's a good lead into the D there, and almost connected from the midfield. But again, good marking in the D to put the striker off the trap. It's off the foot, I think. Okay, Wales again. Good strong trap there from the defence. Sideline hit for Wales. 3 minutes to go. See if something can happen in the last 3 minutes before they take a break. Legs are getting a bit tired out there. That's excellent cover support there from the defenders, backing each other up. He missed that one and got the defender's stick. Ian Johnson working well. Excellent play. That was an excellent team goal. Started off by Ian Johnson taking off from the free in the middle. A process of 4 or 5 passes upfield. Good precise passing through the defence. Finished off well, right in the corner, giving the goalkeeper no chance. So that was Derek Wright. Excellent finish there from Derek. A minute and a half to go. So Wales have solidified their position. 2-0 up now, despite South Africa showing a lot of control in this quarter. Wales have hung in there and created a great goal there. Good hockey. More planes taking off from Haneda Airport. Off the foot there. About 30 seconds to go. Not sure whether it's enough time for South Africa to do anything. Got to get the ball back first. Another good intercept there from Nigel Montgomery. 10 seconds to go. What can they do? Excellent block there from defence. That was well done. 3-2-1. And we're done for the first half of the over 70s gold medal final.
Welcome back to the Oi Hockey Stadium for the second half of the over 70s men's finals. Wales versus South Africa. Wales getting a lead in the first half, 2-0, but a very close half. Looking forward to an exciting second half. Just a quick call out. I met some of the Welsh players before the game, and they asked me to say hi to Ben Johnson, who's unfortunately injured and having to watch this from far away. Team are doing you proud there, Ben. And Fionn, Jeff's dad, is out there and very pleased to hear that you'll be watching. So I hope you get to enjoy the second half. It's the middle of the night there, so congratulations on staying awake. Second half underway. Wales showing intent to move forward there, but some strong defending as we saw in the first half from both teams. Competitive play down the side there as the players really look to push against each other. Now we can see South Africa really using the space on the pitch there, spreading the ball around, trying to find some gaps in this really strong Welsh defence. Lots of pressure from Wales, but some really great passing there to find some spaces by South Africa. Again, really patient in the build-up there. Great. Ball just loose there, and that was a very close defender. Just about got his stick in time on that one there. That was a very big chance for South Africa. They found a good gap behind the Welsh players there, just couldn't convert it. Again, really good build-up play from the South Africans coming back in the second half here. And that's let South Africa keep the pressure on the Welsh for a little bit. hear the umpires. You hear the umpires calling and using advantage well, as they have throughout this tournament. There, letting the play go on when they can and stopping it when they need to. Well, that was a great cross ball there, and the player just about managed to get onto it, but couldn't get it right under control. Again, close defending though from the Welsh. Always a Welsh player there to challenge you. Now we see the Welsh trying to make a play. You're really using all of the pitch, pulling it out into the corner there. But again, well organised defending from both teams there, catching it. Oh, he'll be disappointed with that clearance though. Free hit to Wales there. Again, the players have to move the ball 5 meters rather than going straight into the circle there. So you see a lot of these passes back from that position. Very good stick work there from the Welsh midfielder there, Johnson, I think that is, who's created an opportunity for a short corner for his team. This is only their second short corner. No goal from the first one, but we'll see what they can do with this one. Four players and a goalkeeper back for the South African team. As they get themselves ready for this, they're allowed to wear some additional protective gear for these short corners, so they just have to get themselves ready for that. Everything's set now. Such a good turn there by the Welsh player, but the South African defender kept his cool and kept his position really well. But another short corner. Penalty corner. That was a really good trap and a nice move by the Welsh, getting a couple of passes in the pressure there. Just wide with that shot. Excellent opportunity there from the Welsh. The Welsh keeping up the pressure here. This game really is going back and forth. Nicely controlled by the South African midfielder there. Difficult there. The player has to. The player can restart immediately after a free kick. The attacker there, and he wanted to run, and the Welsh player had trouble getting out of the way quickly enough, and the umpire didn't like that. Ten minutes to go in the third quarter here at Oi Stadium. 2-0 to Wales. South Africa are starting to look for some chances there. Excellent pressure there from the Welsh players, really closing down in the midfield. The umpire will let that play on. You can see that the support running from the Welsh players is excellent there, that they're finding those passes. And then the turnover for the Welsh there. Not got players in front of him, so he's going to be patient in the build-up here. He's going to look for a pass off to the side. And he managed to find a player there, and under pressure it rolled onto a South African foot. So another short corner coming up. If I've counted right, this is the third Welsh short corner in this penalty corner in this quarter. And they'll really be looking to make sure that they convert. So close on the last one, just edged past the post in here. We saw a really nice passing move from the Welsh there. They got two quick passes in, and so we'll be interested to see what they make of this one. I see a couple of players consulting there, making their plans. Going for the sideways pass there, but couldn't quite get enough pace on it to give the player time. And a South African counter-attack here. It's running loose, but the Welsh defender picking that one up really nice and cleanly, and doing an excellent job of finding the outlet pass there. Really great job to find the open player from under pressure in defence. Slight stick tackle there from the South African player, leading to a penalty corner for the Welsh. So much pressure on the Welsh there from the South Africans running out there. They've been really pushing on that, and that's hard on the legs well into the third quarter, having to make those sprints and put them under pressure. So great job by the South African defenders. South Africa maybe have some men up now there, a chance to break away. Trying to get round behind the defence there. And getting a strong strike in off a Welsh foot for a penalty corner. With just over 5 minutes to go in this quarter, this would be a great time for the South Africans to find a way through this really tough Welsh defence. And this penalty corner is a good opportunity for them, so we'll see how they work this one. See the South Africans setting up there with a trapper and a hitter, so it looks like they might be going for the straight hit. Just wide there. A good strong early shot, but not quite on target there. Perhaps out of shot now. You can see that the teams are using plenty of substitutes. They're rolling around their full squads of players in here to make sure that they get as fresh legs as much as possible. You can probably hear what the crowd thought of that challenge. There, the South African player took the free hit, but he hit the ball straight into the shooting circle there, and it won't be allowed to do that. You always have to make a 5-meter pass there. That saves dangerous play when players crash the ball in very hard into a crowded area. Nice block by the South African player. Great pressure from the Welsh in central area there, but the South Africans are really looking for a way around that. That's nice, using the width there. Let's see if they can work something down this left-hand side. That's great play across the whole width of the pitch. That kind of play really makes it difficult for the Welsh team. They have to put in those extra runs as the South Africans change the direction of attack there. And again, off to the left-hand side. That's a fantastic bit of passing there from the South Africans. Strong ball across that's come loose. The Welsh again, a really good job of tidying that up. The Welsh defence have been so well organised throughout this game. And as you can see the ball going across the width, you can see the pressure that's putting on the Welsh players to readjust their positions there, really stretching them, but they're absolutely equal to the job at the moment. There's really good levels of fitness in this game. Into the last 90 seconds of the third quarter here, and South Africa really, this would be a great time for the South Africa to keep the pressure on. I wonder if they can find a way through this tough Welsh defence in the last just over a minute of the third quarter. Oh my, the South African players lost a shoe there in the central defence there. Got it back on in time. Superb running there, great balance on the ball from the Welsh forward. Looking for the penalty corner there, but the South African defence there kept that nice and clean and tidy. Last few seconds here. I think they'll just try and keep the ball under control and in possession, and then build again in the last half. 2-minute break. Players getting ready now for the fourth and final quarter in this over 70s men's finals here from Oi Hockey Stadium in Tokyo. A beautiful sunny day and excellent playing conditions for the players. 2-0 to the Welsh at the moment. Let's see what the South Africans can do to break down this very solid Welsh defence. Good that we've had a really exciting game, so that any of you who are listening and watching from South Africa or from Wales are able to stay up. I know it's the middle of the night there, but these teams are really putting on a good show for you, making both countries proud. Strong Welsh attack here down the right. We've seen the Welsh number 7 Johnson there make a lot of strong runs and setting up a lot of plays. He's really been a very strong player in this match. Nice South African passing there and running, but so much pressure from the Welsh. They really are putting them under pressure all over the pitch right now. Not sitting back on their 2-0 lead, but they're trying to keep the pressure right up there on the South Africans. Let's see what answer the South Africans find for that. That's a very nice ball. First one for this game. That was a very loose tackle there from the Welsh player, and the umpire straight on that, and the player there gets a green card, which means he'll sit off for about 2 minutes. So right now the South Africans are playing against just 10 Welsh players, and that's one of the Welsh defenders that's gone off. So this really is a period where the South Africans have a chance. And they got into the circle there but couldn't quite connect the final pass. We've seen the umpires throughout this tournament make sure that the players are really careful with their tackling and have been very strict on loose stick tackles. A very good job there of the Welsh finding some space through the South African press. That's a tough chase for both these players late into the fourth quarter there. Just running off the pitch. Again, South African players always under pressure there in the midfield. That's great efforts and great fitness from the Welsh midfield and attacking players. The South Africans are using those long passes there to try and keep them on their toes and find these spaces. Couldn't quite connect with that one. Foot there from the Welsh player. Now he's found a little bit of space in the midfield there. Let's see what he can do with that. That's nicely moved, keeping the Welsh defenders on their toes there. Strong forward ball. Just couldn't connect with his teammate there. Ball lifted into the Welsh player there, so the umpire is very strict on keeping it safe for the players. Excellent idea there, just a little bit far away from the South African, from the Welsh. Maybe just out of shot there. Some more substitutes coming on there as they try and make sure that they keep the legs fresh for for the last 12 minutes to go in this final quarter. The Welsh now, I think, are looking to be patient in their build-up. The score is on their side at the moment, so they can afford to take their time with these attacking moves, make a few extra passes, and so it's good to see the ball going out wide there. Free hit for the Welsh here. It's a difficult position because he has to move the ball 5 meters. Can't go straight into the circle, but will either have to dribble the ball himself or make a pass. And he's found a little bit of space there, so that's good. He's having to take on the South African players along that baseline. The South African defenders are giving them no space at all down there. And it's very good pressure. An excellent ball in to find the player in space there, Johnson in space, and he got the ball under control and won the penalty corner. So another penalty corner for the Welsh. They've got close with some of these and they've used some good passing moves so far, but haven't managed to convert one. Let's see if it will happen this time. Some serious discussion going on there. There's some plans coming. So far, often they've slipped the ball to the right to the player there and then look to make some space that way. Let's see where they go this time. Oh, they're going left then right. He's found a big space there, but a narrow angle. The goalkeeper's well positioned on his post there to take care of that. Nice turn from the South African player and a good foot chase there. That's a nice move, picking up the ball running there from the South African player who's made some really good space and challenged his defender. Trying to find a ball in, but that Welsh defence has really been very, very tight. A lot of credit to them for making it so difficult for the South Africans today. Close stick work there on the side. Some strong tackles. I'm not sure the defender will be thankful for that pass, but he's managed to make a good job of it. Yeah, South Africans finding it hard to keep the sticks out of that tackle as the player is really strong on the ball there moving down the side. And a very nice bit of passing there to make some space. And a good ball into some space, some challenging stuff, but the South African defender really well placed there and getting the ball out under control. But the Welsh are keeping them under pressure. Into a foot there, but the referees will definitely let that one go. Umpires let that one go for advantage, and then the South Africans will take advantage of it, trying to make the build up quick. Very nice turn there. And a good bit of speed there. just out of reach of the South African player. Well, he put the South African defender under pressure there, but he was equal to it and really pulled those players in. So that's just out of reach of the South African stick. Just out of reach. That kind of counter-attack thing might be South Africa's best chance in these last just over 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And they really are going to have to look for gaps in this tough Welsh defence there. And that kind of angle ball there, if they can just get that one on the stick, they could really maybe put the Welsh under some pressure. But the Welsh are back here with the ball. And just rolled against the Welsh player's foot there. Taken quickly by the South Africans. They'll be looking to try and see if they can build up, look for a little bit of space somehow behind this Welsh defence and away through the tackles there. This is a good attacking position that the South Africans have, and they'll be looking to try and find some space. Again, he's got to make a pass before they go into the shooting circle, so he's completed that. And now they've got to try and get round behind, and he's managed to get in there. He's got a loose ball. And a loose ball and a tremendous shot there, just passing wide of the Welsh goal there. We can see that the Welsh have really had to defend very tightly. They've managed, but I know these South African players really can get some goals in. So we'll see if they can come back in the last 5 minutes. South Africans are putting a lot of pressure on the Welsh in that corner, have managed to find the ball out there. Again, the Welsh defenders holding their positions very well and making sure that every South African is challenged wherever they are on the pitch. Still an attacking position though for the South Africans, so they're going to look to keep the pressure on the players there, and they get a free hit. The players will be keeping a really careful eye on the clock for these last few minutes. It's just under 4 minutes to go, and you can tell even the substitutes there are keen to get out and to get the ball ready for the South Africans so that they can restart this play as quickly as they can. Really hard to find the passes through this very tight Welsh defence there, but you can see the South Africans looking for those angles. Welsh have got the ball now in the midfield, and they'll be looking to try and control the play and find some space in the just out of reach of the Welsh player there. And the South Africans get the ball back, but well into their defence. In an earlier game for third and fourth place, the Australians narrowly beat the Japanese here, 2-1. So the Australians are in third place and the Japanese in fourth in this competition. So here we are playing for first and second place. At the moment, the Welsh are looking in a comfortable position. We'll see if the South Africans can find any way through. Sirens going by, but reassure they're not ambulances for the players. Everyone seems to be well here. We're quite near a fairly busy road, one of the main expressways that runs towards Haneda Airport. The Welsh players taking the ball into the corner and really keeping it under control. Just about a minute left to play. He's drawn the player in, and I think he's going to do a little bit more of that too. I think the Welsh players smell a gold medal here. Frustrating the South African players with some really good stick work there in the corner. Just in the last 30 seconds here. Maybe we'll see one more attacking chance for the Welsh, see if they can get one more goal to cap this. No, I think he's just going to take. They're just going to take the medal. And as you can imagine, that's the Welsh players you might be able to hear counting down the last few seconds. Well, congratulations to both teams. For an over-70s game there, we have to say that was a fantastic running game, continuous play, continuous pressure at both ends. Good defence from both ends, but I think the Welsh players there managed to break down the South African defence just a couple of times with some loose balls. So fantastic play, and congratulations to both teams. As will be a theme of this, they've been battling that game out quite intensely, but a lot of friendships here, and they'll share a lot of stories and maybe a few drinks after the game. I imagine they'll join us watching the next semi-final, which is the next final, which is the over 65s. In that game, Australia are going to take on Ireland, two teams who've had some excellent records and played very strongly. So that's, again, a much anticipated match with Australia versus Ireland. That's coming up starting at noon. Thank you very much for joining us. I know a lot of people have joined us from all around the world there. I mentioned earlier on Ben Johnson, who must be very proud of his team, who've got a win there. And all of the supporters from Wales and South Africa and from around the world there. Thank you very much for joining us, and I hope that some of you are able to join again at noon for the Australia-Ireland match.